Well, Phil, when I went out to Virginia Mason, at first I was enthusiastic. Then I got the agenda and I saw we were going to be playing games, and I became highly skeptical. But about halfway through the first day, I was extremely enthusiastic about what I was hearing and what I was learning. And basically, I had an epiphany. Uh, when I saw what they could do with the lean process, so basically, what they did is took very simple ideas, which is, during our clinic time, we spend a fair amount of our time doing indirect patient care, answering calls, looking at labs, and so on. With the flow managers that they use in the system, which are basically medical assistants, they are able to take a lot of that work off of the doctor's plate. They work with the doctor. Doctor provides input, but it really streamlines the operation of the other thing that they talked about, and we believed in already. We believe that the people who are doing the work understand how that work should be done better than those who are looking at it from managerial level, and not that we don't give input. But their mantra is the people who do the work should do the work of setting up how this will work. And you plan it, you do it, you study it, and then if you need to, you assess and you change it. But basically what happens is the people at the reception desk, the people in the laboratory, the medical assistants rooming the patients and taking the vitals, they to come up with the methods that work the best. And eliminating waste. Wasted time on the part of everybody taking care of the patient, physicians, nurses, medical assistants, the people at the reception desk. All of this makes it work better, and everybody feels better about it. We did a pilot here, and everybody felt good about it. They felt appreciated when you asked for their input. They bought into the system because they helped to design the system, and they designed systems that work better. Employee engagement and satisfaction went up at all levels: physicians, nurses, all the ancillary staff, and then also the patients. They are happier too because they're getting in and out, and our scores have gone up significantly since doing it. So implementing the lean process is just that. It's a process. It's an ongoing process. It isn't that, okay, we designed it, that's it, now we just let it run. No, people have to continue to be actively involved in this concept of planning, doing, studying, and then acting. I'll give you an example. When we started the clinic up on the 10th floor, we thought it would really be great to have people come into a triage area and every patient be assessed by a nurse, and if there's some problem, they get to the doctor and say, look, you need to see Mr. Smith sooner. Well, actually, in reality, it turned out to be a huge bottleneck for us, and we have now changed that. In fact, the lean process, that's one of the primary things they say. It should be decentralized. You need to get the patient moving through, and you need to eliminate any of these bottlenecks. You need to eliminate this spaghetti map thing where people are going back and forth, the lab, the exam room, here, there, and everywhere. That needs to be eliminated. And these are the things that it's an ongoing process. Many times you think something, this really sounds like it'll work. You take a step back. No, we need to change and go a little bit in this direction. And again, something that everybody needs to be involved in at all levels. It's the leadership of the department or the section, division, the physicians, the nurses, the medical assistants, the receptionists, the people in the laboratory. Everybody has to be involved in this and buy into it, because everybody's input is valued, and it's important because it helps to design how we can make this work as well as possible for the patient and for ourselves.